Hello and welcome back to the channel. And as you know by the title, we're doing the AEW Full Gear review. You know, most pay-per-views we always do a review on WWE, AEW, and you get the gist like that. But the first match of the show was Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus. A crazy match, a lot of mayhem in the match. Luchasaurus was Jungle Boy's longtime friend who turned his back on him and joined Christian Cage and was just destroying him. Actually, destroying him a lot like that. And he finally got a chance to go against him. I think this match was probably originally set for Christian Cage and Jungle Boy to have a final showdown, but since Christian Cage got injured, so they probably couldn't do it like that. But it still had great story implications with having Jungle Boy and go against his longtime friend. And it was a pretty good match. I gave it a 3.8 out of 5 stars. Good match. Jungle Boy going from the top with the elbow drop and hit him with the snare trap and winning the match and like that. And maybe Luchasaurus will snap out of it. I like Luchasaurus' new theme song though. The fire and stuff like that was pretty cool. But maybe he'll snap out of it and maybe he'll come join Jungle Boy again. But Jungle Boy should be moving up. Maybe if MJF win tonight, haven't seen the main event yet. Right now we're on a tag team match. But maybe MJF win. You might see Jungle Boy MJF again. That'd be cool to see. But yeah, 3.8 out of 5 for that match. The next match was Elite versus Death Triangle. I thought that match would be a little later down the line, but that match right there was pretty good too. Pretty good match. They came out there. The Elite came out there. Got the new theme song, supernatural vibes and theme song. But they went out there, stole the show. Death Triangle. I picked Death Triangle to win too. You know, on the Bleacher Report app. Yeah, you can vote for stuff. I picked Death Triangle to win. Cause I know the Elite coming back and people expecting them to win, but it'd be better story wise if you have Death Triangle win so you can see more matches between the guys. And Ray Phoenix and the angle of him saying, "Nah, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it the right way," and he realized that he couldn't do it and couldn't win it the right way. He said he kind of went to the last resort and he used the weapon, the hammer, and won the match and stole the victory. And maybe you'll be living with that, saying, "Damn, I didn't win honorable like that." So maybe that'd be drawn to the storyline like that, and it's gonna be a good storyline and see those teams go at it again. The guys been going at it before. Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson had some great matches together, single matches. Kenny Omega and Pac had a couple great matches together as well. So we're going to see some good matches between the guys, and it's going to be very, very good. Moving on to the next match, which was I want to say Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is still not back yet. Nyla Rose. I put the Rose down there. That's why. Nyla Rose versus Jade. The match, to me, in my opinion, I thought it was gonna be kind of good, kind of solid coming in like that. But the match, the match is kind of slow, a little different, and the matchup just didn't seem like it matched completely. I gave it oh yeah, Death Triangle Elite, I gave it a 4 out of 5. But this match right here, I gave it a 2 out of 5. The matchup wasn't the best matchup possible like that. I feel like the match was missing some stuff. The energy wasn't fully there. But I don't think it's one of Nyla Rose's best matches and Jade Cargill's best matches. I think for them going against smaller competitors might be a plus for them, a key for them like that. It'll help out a lot. You see Nyla Rose shooting against Rio before, and you see the great matches they have like that. And then you see Jade Cargill going against a lot of small competitors, Athena going against Red Velvet and stuff like that. So I think that's more like the playing field like that, because some of the matches you have two bigger competitors like that, because Jade Cargill 6 foot. He's 6 foot on the dot. Like that 6 foot, and you have Nyla Rose going against each other. It kind of it can work out. It can work, but it just didn't have as it just felt like there was no lead in the match fully like that, and the match felt a little lackluster a little bit. But Jade Cargill won a title. Well, she was already champion, but Nyla Rose stole the title, so she retained the title and won her title back at the same time. But yeah, that's a 2 out of 5 for me. Jericho versus Daniel Bryan versus Claudio versus Guevara. Amazing match. All those guys complimenting each other. Very good. Like that. Some good moments between everybody had their shine in the match. And some good implications with the storyline. The Blackpool Comeback Club being in there. And then the Jericho Appreciation Society being there. And then you see the Blackpool Comeback Club, when they get each other, it was okay, we got to coach each other eventually. So I'm make it now. And then you see Jericho kind of using Sammy a little bit. And Sammy hey, I'm trying to win championship gold too. And they start going at it a little bit. And then the match was very good. I gave it a 5 out of 5. 5-star match. Amazing match. Very good match. Exciting match, and I will watch it again one day down the line. Moving on to the next match, Saraya I think I said it right the first time. Saraya versus Britt Baker. I gave it a 3 out of 5. You know, she did take 5 years off. You know, 5 years off, so it's a little slow start. But my boy Edge took 11 years off, came back, had an amazing match with Randy Orton. But Edge is a legend. Saraya is a legend in making as well. But I think so. I think the match was solid match like that. I was looking away a couple times because when the curb stomps came in and the neck breakers off the apron, I'm like, ugh. Like a couple of wrestlers I do that for Daniel Bryan, Edge, and now Saraya. Like you see like some certain moves, you're like, ooh, watch out. But it's just like the injuries that happen, the injuries, those bad injuries, but her coming back and getting back in the ring after 5 years and going against Britt Baker and winning the first match back. Pretty good match, a solid match, a good match. A good match to come back from a 5 years hiatus. Well, not hiatus, but 5 years of being forced to retire suddenly out of nowhere. I think because of the injury. And coming back on your own terms and trying to finish your career on your own terms is always a great way to do it. So yes, hopefully we see some good matches some more better matches too in the future. I think the next matchup can be. I'm trying to think. Saraya, who would be a good opponent for her next? I don't know. I think they're right at the top with the head, but they probably got somebody lined up ready. The next match was Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs. And then Samoa Joe, I gave that one 3.9 out of 5. A good match. Samoa Joe, not two-time champ, but he got both belts. Joey 2 belts. Joe 2 belts. I don't know what name you call him. I prefer the Joey 2 belts one. I think that sounds cool. Joey 2 belts. Like that. But yeah, Joe, he got both titles. Got the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. He has the TNT Championship. And him and Wardlow will have because Wardlow TNT title reign was the best like that. We see him dominate some stuff like that, but we never see him like it's cool to dominate, but you want to see like a way where you dominate where like it still looks like the title is prestigious. You know, like, kind of like in the way of I'm trying to see for example, like when Cody Rhodes was TNT champion, you know, he had a lot of wins and dominating, but it still was prestige because like he was still putting on matches. Everything wasn't necessarily predictable. Like he was just go in there and just destroy them every time like that. And like kind of like Gunther doing with the Intercontinental Championship. Of course he's dominating, but the matches are still very good matches and very high anticipated matches. It might come down to him like maybe kind of losing a little bit. You see a little weakness, but then you see him like dominate and like end it and kind of like bring the title to a different level. Wardlow matches didn't really have that fully. A few matches did, but like all of them had that fully. So hopefully with Samoa Joe being the champion, it'll bring that title back to the level. Then when Wardlow go get Samoa Joe and team up, maybe one day, not team up, but go against each other and maybe a series of matches, maybe Wardlow win in the end and kind of like elevate the title up and Wardlow can like become the TNT champion that we want him to be. But Samoa Joe being a double champion is awesome. And then the next match was Sting and Darby versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. I fell asleep during that match, so I cannot rate it. I fell asleep. I was watching it, like laying down watching it. I watched it on the phone like that, laying down watching it, and I fell asleep. And yes, last thing I seen was Sting, 63-year-old Sting jumping off of a rail. I think he landed on him, and then I think Jeff Jarrett was in the ring, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up for the next match, which was a very good match. I heard that little music playing, the Jamie Hayter music playing, like, it woke me up. And then I'm so glad I woke up because that match was very good. 4 out of 5 match for Storm and Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter is the new champion. And like I said before in the past, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, Athena, they hit hard. And Tony Storm, they hit hard. And I love that type of match right there. That match, hitting the hard hitting, there's almost like that strong style, the brutalness of the match. And you know the fans was all of course the fans like Tony Storm too, of course. But it was all for Jamie Hayter because the build up been going on for time and time. We seen her being Britt Baker lackey for so long, and see her like branch off and like just build herself up and be champion. She finally did it and became champion, and it's gonna be some very good. Now it's still interim champion. They should have dropped the interim stuff because like I feel like if you injure and you can compete, you know, just relinquish your title. If somebody else be a world champion, then when you come back, you automatically get a title match, rematch like that, something. But the interim stuff got to drop. But it's gonna be great to see Jamie Hayter reign. See who maybe Thunder Rosa come back eventually, and she go against her and some other people she can go against. Chris Statlander, she ever come back, go against her. Athena would be a good matchup again. Of course, another Tony Storm match would be very good too. But yeah, it's gonna be some good matchups like that. But it's great to see we got a new champion crown. But yeah, I'm about to go watch the tag team match, and then watch the main event, and then I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Lee and Swerve team has broken up. We kind of seen that coming, and the Claim has retained their titles. It's a 4 out of 5 match. Very, very exciting match. The Claim is a good tag team. When I first seen them, I thought they're gonna be more of like just like a, I ain't gonna lie, more of like a just like a like this is a team that you just throw out there. But then you see like they started to grow on you. Like we got the week, ever since they got in there, and you like see like they're a good team. They're very entertaining. They're good in the ring, and it's nice to see them. And like like the way team chemistry work is very cool. And that finishing team maneuver is cool too. Like it's kind of, you know how Magic Killer is, and then you flipping them over to like almost like a Falcon driver like that. It's pretty cool, like a assisted Falcon driver like that. But it's very cool. But Swerve slapped Keith Lee, and Keith Lee was not having it. Keith Lee walked out on him, and that might be a little rivalry. Maybe something started up right there. Keith Lee and Isaiah Swerve be something good to see like that. But the Claim, I don't know what is next for them. But FTR has not been given a title match, even though they've been number contenders for a long time. I think for a very long time. I don't think they got a title match yet. And there's some other tag teams out there waiting. But we just seen the little trailer thing, and not trailer thing, but like the preview. They said that not the Young Bucks, the Elite, and the Death Triangle will be having a best of 7 series. So match 2 will be on Wednesday. They're gonna be crazy. Best of 7 series is definitely going to 7. They want to see 7 different matches. I don't like with the way they wrestle and the style they are. I don't know what will be different like from seeing like all those matches. Like there be some crazy stuff, some unpredictable type of stuff like that, and they gotta pay everything on the line in every match. So I don't know what to expect and what to see, but that's gonna be crazy. I remember that best of 7 series Sheamus and Cesaro had, but now he's Claudio, of course, again. But that was a crazy series too. That's probably one some great series of matches. And they joined up and they became tag team partners. That was a crazy match series as well. So this right here would be crazy too. I never seen one with trios competitors, so we're gonna see how that one's gonna be. But yeah, about to get into this main event of MJF and Jon Moxley. I don't know if MJF gonna bring it home or Jon Moxley gonna retain like that, but we're gonna see like that. But Ricky Starks and Ethan Page also will be fighting on Wednesday, and the winner of that match, it actually be great to see Ricky Starks and MJF, like the future, the young guys getting that shine up their top. But Moxley win, it'd still be great to see that too. But I think MJF might take this one. But we're going to watch this match right now, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, guys, the main event just ended, and that was a very good main event. I was not expecting some of the stuff that happened in the match. It had a classic feel to it. With the referees, they were getting knocked down, and then MJF actually tapping out, and actually, he tapped out, so Moxley should have won the match. But, the referee knocked down, the referee didn't see it. And I always like that classic feel like that. I remember MJF hurt his leg, and just that'd be like the focal point of him, trying to endure that pain, and see he gonna endure and overcome it, and be like, and say he do it on his own like that. And then it kind of draws into him going back to his evil ways. He said he called himself the devil. Like that. He said, don't trust the devil like that. So he called himself the devil. So he's trying to kind of get the fans fooled and tricked, going back trying to overcome it and be like the persevering and dig deep and dig down deep and win a championship. But he kind of gets back in his evil ways, and he bring William Regal, who turned on Jon Moxley, which I did not expect at all. I think he turned on him, and that's a good pairing. But I don't know what that's gonna mean for the Blackpool Comeback Club. I don't know what's gonna happen. And the real Regal just turned on Moxley. I don't know if Moxley will be gone for a little while like that. I think hitting the head with some brass knucks, make him ride him off a little bit and come back later down the line. But that actually some good storytelling, and that's the AEW I wanted to see. AEW I wanted to see. I remember at first, all the drama they had and stuff, and they kind of got out of sync and stuff. And that All Out event they had was not too good. It was just too much stuff and got out of sync, and they had no storytelling. But this pay-per-view, this show right here had some good stuff, some good storytelling. The main event match felt like a main event. There's a feel. And another thing too, Moxley, Moxley's not a heel. He's a face, but he's like one of those faces where it's kind of like he's not like a noble citizen, anything like that, like a John Cena, like that. John Cena ain't gonna buy into being a bad guy in the arena. But Moxley, he's like a heel, but he's almost like that edgy heel. He can buy into the hostility of the crowd, and he bought into that and kind of went into that with it, because it felt like the crowd was all on MJF's side, but he kind of bought into it and just played it perfectly. But I did not expect MJF to Will Regal to betray Moxley, but that was a good way to end the show, and it was a good way the build up, like some of your young stars. You got Ricky Starks and Ethan Page going against each other for eliminator match to see who's gonna be the number contender for the championship. MJF is the new champion. You got Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter as the champion. Tony Storm is a champion too. She's a young star as well. Like that, but you got all these young stars, Acclaim and stuff like that. So all you build up the young stars, and then getting back to what the foundation of AEW was. You know, building up young stars, building up talent, and just you know, like creating like a different, you know, not competing like that. People always like to compare like WWE, AEW. I watch a lot of stuff. I watch WWE, AEW. I watch MLW, Impact Wrestling, New Japan. I try to watch everything I can. Now NWA, I stopped watching that like a year or two ago. But I try to watch everything else like I can. Like every wrestling style, every wrestling brand has a different style, and a different way they present the wrestlers and a different way to present their product like that. So I don't go around comparing and say, well, they suck. They like, everybody had a different style. And they buy into their style and they do their style the best way they can do it. And the AEW finally getting back to their old style of the way they do the matches and the storytelling, the long-term storytelling, and getting back to that groove. So it's great to see. And wrestling's been booming. WWE been booming. AEW been booming. Impact been booming. New Japan been booming. So everything is going good. Ring of Honor, you know, it's been on AEW, but as Chris Jericho being your world champion, that's booming like already. So like, it's gonna uplift the brand itself like that. And him going against different people every time and get the Ring of Honor champion is gonna be very cool. So yeah, this is a great show, a great pay-per-view show. I'm gonna give this pay-per-view show an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Amazing pay-per-view show, nice show, and can't wait to the next one. I think the next one might be in January, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go to an AEW event. Either I'm gonna probably go to Ring of Honor and AEW event, or I might go to both, or one or the other. I think they come to Dallas on December 10th for Final Battle, and then December 14th for Dynamite. So I'm gonna try to go. Might go to both of them, but I'm gonna try to go to either one like that. And WWE, I'm gonna try to go to Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is in San Antonio, so I was gonna go to San Antonio and spend the night there and watch the Royal Rumble. There's gonna be some crazy returns. So you guys see those vlogs coming soon like that when those events happen. But I see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.